Right, how's everyone doing? Good, I hope, Yeah, there's two new games on the Atari VCS, Space Duel 7800 and Crystal Quest 7800. So there's 153 games currently on the Atari VCS store, and these two games are the latest to come out, Now, both of these are homebrew games, Now, Space Duel is based on the arcade game, but it's for the 7800. And Crystal Quest, it's a platformer game, something similar to Super Mario Brothers, except you're Bentley Bear, So pretty cool, Now, so Space Duel, it's sort of like Asteroids, except the yokes that you shoot are like vector graphics, and the different colours like blue, green, and other sort of stuff. So this came out in 2007 when Atari was still Atari Interactive. And now I can't pronounce the guy's name that made both of these games. Bob something his name is, So this is what Space Duel is. It's just Asteroids, except you have a whole bunch of vector-based stuff to shoot at, and it's pretty cool. I'm playing the game using the Atari VCS joystick, and it's pretty cool, If you like Asteroids, you're going to like Space Duel. So yeah, it's awesome that we're getting more homebrew games on the Atari VCS. So yeah, Space Duel 7800, it's pretty awesome. I'm playing with the Atari VCS joystick. It's pretty cool, in my opinion. So both games are only $8.99 on the Atari VCS store. So I say, check them out, So bonus level 20, I'm doing my best one-handed here. So that's Space Duel, it's pretty cool in my opinion. And it's awesome that the Atari VCS is still getting homebrew games, So that's Space Duel in my opinion. Yeah, it's definitely worth the money. $8.99, can't go wrong with that. And yeah, pretty cool. So I'm gonna go back to the dashboard and play Crystal Quest 7800, And so this is pretty cool in my opinion. Now made by Atari age, so that's it's good to see that Atari are doing something with the stuff that they bought. Like Atari age is one of the things that they bought, and now it's been a steady supply of games, so that's pretty cool, man. And I say there's more there's gonna be more in the future, So I'm going to go back to the dashboard. And the Atari VCS, it keeps getting updates to the system itself. That layout there, just seeing, it shows you how many games, how many players, how many times you play the game, and other stuff. So yeah, it's pretty cool, man, So Crystal Quest 7800, Bentley Bear, and it's pretty cool. And so that's the guy's name, Bob Drazensko, Now he made Frenzy 7800 as well for the Atari VCS. So pretty cool, round 1, level 1, so pretty cool. So there's Bentley Bear, Now the main forward button jumps, and the shoulder button, you hold that down to run and jump, And you get like crystals as weapons, which is pretty cool. So yeah, pretty awesome in my opinion. And you get that crystal there, becomes a weapon. Now it's going to be hard to do this one-handed, but you got to jump over these yokes, so it works well with the joystick. The longer you hold down the button before the jumps, So yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, so pretty cool, And it's awesome that Bentley Bear was made into into a platforming game. Crystal Castles was the game where he got his start, But yeah, so hopefully we get more homebrew games on the Atari VCS, and I say we will, because it's a win-win for everybody. Now the thing I noticed, your energy decreases over time, so you have to get moving, if you know what I'm saying. You know, I'm dead. You know, that's pretty much it. You know, Crystal Quest. In my opinion, it's worth it. You hold down the other button to run. You know. And pretty cool, but it's hard doing it one-handedly, you know. But it works with the game works with the controller as well. Same as Space Duel, you can use the controller or the joystick. It's tricky doing it one-handed, man, I tell you. It's a pretty cool. Yeah, so this game, okay, so I know this game came out in 1983, so that must have been around the time the 7800 was meant to come out, but because of the video game crash in 1983, the Atari 7800 wasn't released till like 86, 87, around over here in Europe anyway. You remember that, like. But anyway, that's Crystal Quest. It's a good game in my opinion. $8.99, and hopefully, like I said, I keep hoping for Night Driver Recharged. Hopefully that happens this year. I don't think it's going to, though. I just got a feeling that it's not going to. But I hope I'm wrong. Like, that's a game I really want to play on the Atari VCS, and would like to see Millipede get a bit of the recharged treatment. Combat. Now, they did do a new version of Combat in Atari 50, but it looked like a recharged version of Combat as well, you know. So Atari are doing great at the moment, you know, with the VCS and other things, you know, game cartridges and the Atari 400 Mini and the Atari 2600 Plus. So yeah, currently Atari are starting knocking it out of the park, and you know, they're keeping everyone happy, especially us Atari VCS owners, who, you know, I'm sure some people were wondering, Jesus, has Atari abandoned the VCS? No, like, and Wade Rose and Anton Wacker are saying, no, they're going to support it in the future. But so it's a win-win for everybody, you know. So that's it, 2 new games on the Atari VCS, Space Duel 7800 and Crystal Quest 7800, and this is what the new update has done with the Atari VCS. You pause the game, or you hold down the Atari button, and you can increase the brightness of the volume. You can mute the device. It gives it a user manual, and it shows you the session time, 9 minutes 24 seconds, number of players 1. So yeah, I mean, pretty cool, man, you know, in my opinion. Yeah, pretty cool. So that's it. 2 new games on the Atari VCS: Space Duel 7800 and Crystal Quest 7800. Also, Neo Sprint, that got an update. More cards and more tracks, I believe. So that's cool that Atari are still supporting the games that they have released. You know, so pretty cool. And like, Days of Doom, Mr. Run and Jump, you know, some great games Atari have brought out, like, you know, and Combat Era is another great game, you know. But like I said, the game I really want is Night Driver Recharge, you know. That's hopefully that happens. And like Desert Falcon, I'd like to see that as a recharge game. So many games, you know, the Adventure Recharge, something, you know, hopefully, you know. But I'm thinking that they're waiting for each game to turn 50 years old. Because I do remember Wade Rosen saying that he's waiting for each game to reach 50, and then they'll make a recharge version. I hope that's the case. But with Night Driver, like, the arcade version came out in 1976. So is he waiting for the arcade version to turn 50, or is he waiting for the 2600 version to turn 50? Because in 1978 it came out on the 2600. So hopefully he's waiting for the arcade version. So if that is the case, won't see Night Driver Recharge probably till 2026 or 2028. But once it happens, I mean, I hope to God it happens, you know. But I'll just get the feeling that it's not going to happen this year. But we'll see, right? because Wade Rosen did say in the past he's waiting for each Atari game to reach 50. And I hope somehow Atari buy back Battlezone. I know they sold it off, but it showed up on PSVR. I can't remember of the company that owns Battlezone, but I hope Atari buy it back. In my opinion, and I hope somehow Atari team up with Namco and release all the old classic Namco games, because a ton of those games came out on the Atari 2600, like Pole Position, Galaxian, Galaga, so many cool games Namco have, and release them on the Atari VCS, but somehow I don't think that's going to happen. It'd be great though, because back in the day Namco and Atari were work together to release great arcade games than on the Atari 2600. But for some reason, I don't know, Namco, I just don't think, I don't think they want to put anything on the Atari VCS, but I hope that changes, but anyway, I'm happy that we're still getting games for the VCS, 153 games, and more coming, from indie devs, Atari, Atari Age and so forth. So I'm really happy with that, and the Atari Club there is pretty awesome. It gives you updates on what's happening, with games and stuff like this, and you get to vote for things. So pretty cool, in my opinion. 153 games, more to come, So if we was to give Space Deals 7800 a score out of 10, we'll give it 8 out of 10. It's just pretty much Asteroid except with Vector stuff, so it's still a good game. And for Crystal Quest 7800, we'll give that a 9 out of 10. It's a solid platforming game with good controls and everything else. So I hope everyone has a good day. Take care, all the best, and bye.